Are you ready to set your next 90-day goal? Maybe you have a dream, maybe you have a vision, maybe you have an idea, but you don't know how to put it into action or create a plan around it. I totally hear you, and I'm gonna hook you up today. So if you're ready to map out what the next 90 days could look like for you inside of your business specifically, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get started. And of course, if this is your first time tuning in, what's up? My name is Jen Johnson. I'm a Christian business coach here to support you in learning how to lead like Jesus, create content and digital products that help you turn your purpose into profit. Now, I know there's 1,000 different ways to goal set. There's SMART goals, there's dumb goals, there's big, hairy, audacious goals. And today I just want to give you what specifically works for me inside of business, setting business goals. If you want a outline of what SMART goals look like that you could use for any area of life, whether it be relationships or finances or business or health, you could definitely check out the last video I did on how to set SMART goals. Absolutely crucial, especially if you want to create amazing results in every area of your life. Definitely tune into that. Specifically today, I want to dive into what it looks like to create a 90-day goal around your business. And the first thing I am going to encourage you to do is get connected to your vision. Your vision is going to be that thing that is the driver to getting you the results you're looking for. Money is not a motivator, and knowing how much you're going to sell and how many units of this or how many courses of that, that's all great. And those are metrics and those are things that you want to know and be aware of. Yes, you're in business, you get to make money, but first and foremost, you want to get heart-centered and you want to get connected to your vision, what you're up to in the world, what you're contributing, who you're serving, and what are you causing and creating with the vision that you have, so that way everything else lines up really smooth. And to give you an example of this, because I do want to take you behind the scenes of my own thought process and what I'm up to over the next 90 days specifically in my business, I really knew that I wanted to start building out my own infrastructure for my business. I had done a lot of affiliate marketing in the past and coaching and things for other companies, and I knew I wanted to get very dialed in with Christian business coaching, learning to teach faith-based principles and leadership, as well as teaching people strategic ways to go out there and create content on the front end on social media, and learning how to lead that to back-end offers and solutions that would really benefit your audience. And for me, that required having a very specific curriculum in place. And I wanted to meet people where they were at, whether you're here on this YouTube channel consuming all of this free content, or you're ready for the next level of like a done-for-you signature course, or maybe you're really looking for that one-on-one mentorship. I have different offers for people wherever they're at in their business. And that was my vision for this first piece of growing out the infrastructure to my own personal programs. Now, with that being said, I have a way bigger vision for live speaking events and major events that I see happening all over the US initially, and then even internationally at some point would be incredible. So that's how big and scary the goal gets to be, to where it sounds so crazy to even think of it or say it out loud. But those are the dumb goals. Brendan Burchard talks about dumb goals. Like it shouldn't make any sense. It should sound crazy, and you get to be connected to that bigger vision. So when you're creating in your next 90 days, you know that it's in line with a bigger vision. Now, can bigger visions change? Yes. I'm not a huge fan of like, what does the exact blueprint for the next 10 years look like? Because a lot can happen in 10 years. However, you should allow yourself to dream really big, crazy dreams, and allow yourself to meditate on them and think of all the possibilities, even if it feels far away, because you want to make sure the thing that feels the most tangible now over the next 90 days does line up, like it's moving the needle towards that big, crazy goal. Another exercise you can do to help you figure out where you want your business to be, even in just the next 90 days, is to rate your business on a scale of 1 to 10. Now, if you're at a 6 and you want your business to be at a 10, what's in the gap? Where are you right now? How can you get to a 10? Make a list. Make a list of all the things that would really allow you to feel fulfilled, to feel successful in your business, to feel like you're serving and causing and creating contribution. What are all of those things? What's in the gap? Because then those things get to become your next 90-day goals. So once you have a vision in place, you have an idea of what you want to cause and create over the next 90 days. It could be, 3 to 5 different goals that you have inside of your business. Some may be small, some may be tied to lead generation, some may be tied to creating profit, others may be a project that you're working on. Maybe you want to redo your website or you want to create a new program. You can really set out what that looks like for you. The second thing you want to do is really look at how you're serving, the solutions that you get to offer, because yes, that is your moneymaker. And yes, if you're in business, you get to make money. Jesus was a carpenter. He did work. He got paid. I'm just saying. A lot of times I see a lot of people not where they want to be financially because the offer isn't there. So you get to create an offer. And what does that look like? Maybe it's a product that already exists. Maybe you're going to create your own digital product or service on your own. Whatever that is, you get to choose how you're going to show up and serve people and create a solution that they're like, heck yes, I want that. And again, you get to meet people where they're at. Maybe there's different levels of products and services you're going to put in place to meet people where they're at. You get to get crystal clear on what the offer is. If you don't have an offer, it's going to be a little challenging to create profit. I'm just saying. And so what does the offer look like? Is it a tangible product? Is it an affiliate product? Is it a product you're creating from scratch, a digital service or coaching? Whatever that looks like for you, get crystal clear on the offer. Get enrolled into your own offer. It's going to be challenging to enroll other people into your offer if you're not enrolled into it. So you get to get fired up about what it is you're offering as a solution to your tribe. So again, the solutions and the offers that I created really meet people where they're at, no matter what part of the journey they're on. If they're just checking me out for the first time here on YouTube, they can consume all my content here, or they can grab a self-study course from me to really help them step up their content game. Or if they're ready to dive in and get some undivided attention, I have one-on-one coaching lined up for them, ready to go. So then the third thing would be is you get to get really crystal clear on your pricing and your packaging. So if you're creating a done-for-you self-study course or one-on-one coaching, what's included, what's the value, how long is it, what are you pricing it at? You want to get really clear on what it is the offer is and what it looks like, so that way you can relay that to the people that you're having conversations with and you can enroll them into the value of it. So when I decided to do a 3-tier program, I had to map out what was included in all 3 tiers, what was the price point, and how long it was gonna be. So having a strategic plan in place, also knowing what you're gonna offer and what the mechanics of that look like is important, because you're going to be having conversations with people. Maybe you're gonna be hosting a webinar and leading people to that offer. Maybe you're doing a challenge or a workshop, whatever that looks like. You wanna get crystal clear and again enrolled into what you're going to be offering so that you can share it with confidence. So once the vision is in place, you have an idea of your 90-day goal, you've mapped out, the details of the product, the service, the solution, how it's all mechanically going to break down. Now you get to come up with a plan of how you're going to put it out there into the world, how you're going to make offers, how you're going to share it and let it be known that, hey, I have this solution. And you also want to get very specific with each goal that you have. So if I'm building out a 3-tier program, how many people do I want to enroll into my one-on-one program? How many people am I setting a goal to enroll into my signature course? This is where you can get to play with the numbers a little bit and see, okay, how much revenue would this drive if I brought 50 people in? How much revenue would this drive if I had 10 clients? And see, is the numbers lining up? Because when you lead from a place of, I want to make $10,000 a month, it's not connected to vision, it's connected to just being money driven. Again, money is not a motivator, and you're not gonna have a very clear, now you're trying to fit your vision into a money structure versus creating vision and then allowing yourself to work around those numbers and play a little bit more with what's possible when you're connected to your vision. So once you're clear again on the vision, your goal, the solution, the details and the mechanics of how you're going to lay all of that out and build it out, now you get to come up with the way that you're going to create offers and tell the world about it. You get to scream about this thing that you've put into place, this plan that you have to create solution and contribution to your tribe, and come up with a promotion process or run a campaign, because it's not actually an offer if you don't make an offer. So you get to go out there and run a campaign around it, or again, create a webinar or a challenge or something to lead people to say, hey, here's some information for you. If you want to work further with me, this would be the next step to take, and lead people to the actual offer that you've built out. So it's really simple. Where are you now? Where do you want to be in your business to bring it to a 10? What's in the gap? Those are the goals that you get to lay out and start to get very detailed in what the mechanics look like and what the infrastructure looks like for what it is that you want to build out as a solution. If you want to be a solution provider, you have to create solutions. What's the final destination for you to gain clients, for you to gain subscribers, for you to gain whatever it is that you're looking to gain in your business? What's the final solution? And then where are you now? Where is that solution? And what's in the middle? What's standing in the way? And lastly, we get to dive into the actionable steps to start to achieve everything that I'm telling you about here today. So on the next video that I do, we're gonna go into how to reverse engineer your goals. Now that I've given you SMART goals and I've given you an action plan inside of your business to get very crystal clear on your offers and what they look like and how you're gonna package them and that it's tied to your vision, we get to reverse engineer the process. So again, be sure to subscribe so you get the notification when the next video comes out. And in the meantime, I would love to give you my 90-day planner and habit tracker to download, to print, to write everything out on, to create new habits, to set your goals specifically so you can measure them, so you can know the roadblocks and the things that might get in your way. This 90-day planner habit tracker is gonna fully support you in setting your next 90-day goals. And for more conversation around learning to lead like Jesus and turning your purpose to profit, you can definitely hop into my free Facebook community, Your Creator's Corner. This is where hundreds and hundreds of Christian entrepreneurs go to build their faith and their business together, ensuring they're doing business God's way instead of the world's way. So I would love to see you in there. I'll put a link in the description below so you can join us inside the group. So drop one of your 90-day goals below. I would love to support you and hear what it is that you're committed to creating in the world. And of course, remember to keep the faith and impact the world. I'll see you next week.